Hey there guys, how's it going? SHAREfactory here and we're back in Fallout 4. Just a little build that I threw together last night. It took me about 3.5 hours. That's for decoration and everything. It's on Spectical Island. Now we are at the back of the island. That's the boat over there where you get the power from when you do unlock it. And what this is a little farm area and something for my I don't know how I said my there. Something from my anyway, something for my playthrough that I'm doing at the moment. This is on a different character where I'm just building, but I'm doing like a playthrough. When I'm recording it, I'm going to try and edit in kind of the same way that I do my Batman playthrough, which I will leave the link for in the description below. Apart from obviously there's no talking or anything through my Batman playthrough. It's fully non-commentated. I'm just trying to edit it into sort of like a proper series sort of thing, so you don't have all the watching me just travel from area to area. It kind of stays within the action, and I'm going to try and do that for Fallout 4 as well, but I am going to add like a character voice over the top of that. And so I was just practicing maybe having some settlements, maybe have a guy out on Spectical Island, or a little town out on Spectical Island that's fully self-sufficient, and the Minutemen will maybe connect up with them in order to set up a supply route between them and be able to work together. They'll offer them some protection, and they'll obviously help out with feeding the settlements across the Commonwealth as well, because Spectical Island has quite a lot of area there. So really all this one is just practically a little farm area. So this guy, he has his little shack here that we're inside, and he has a nice little living area there. He has his radio for contacting the mainland, and his other radio for listening to Diamond City radio there as well. And he has his safe, keeps some stuff safe, got some boxes piled about obviously where he's collecting different things from across the island. Now imagine he'd drag the safe from the crates over at the back end. That would probably be the best place for him to get it, I would imagine. He's got a little kitchen area across the back there. The oven does work thanks to USO mod. USO mod turned one of the kitchen things actually into a workable oven, so I can actually use that there. But yeah, we've just got all the I'll do some bits and pieces. That door there was meant to be closed when I came in. So we'll come round here, got another radio out here, in a nice little sitting area again out here. His friends will come and chill out with him. He's got some of the different things that he's been working on the side there. He's got a barbecue over at the back. Again, that barbecue works thanks to USO mod. Coming out here, he has got it fenced up around the outside. Got some crates and that all piled up. We've got some oil burning lamps and a little fire barrel there. We've got some mute fruits, corn and potatoes he's growing out here. We've got a water pump, so he's fully self-sufficient here. He can provide himself with water, food. And in the actual playthrough, I'm thinking maybe the Minutemen will be asking them to upscale. There'll be a couple of these living on the island, kind of staying out of each other's way, but also working together as well. But I quite like how this one turned out. I mean, using them little prefabs with the arms or pillars or whatever you want to call them, going up the top with the. I tried this one with the cinder blocks and that one over there with the sandbags. I quite like how both of them turned out a bit different. Rather than just having that flat roof on the top, it also protects the turrets that are on the top of there. You might be able to hear it. I can't while I'm recording because it's silent, so I can't tell whether over the top you're going to be able to hear them. Anyway, he's got his generator here. Got a couple of chems and stuff hanging about, but he's been working. He's managed to get that up and running, giving himself a little bit of electricity. Not loads, but enough. You can see the turret up on the top there now. Turn around, have a little look back. So he's supporting the old flag from back in the day. So again, all this is fenced off, and he has managed to get this this toilet working, although it's a little bit shady, a little bit sketchy. I wouldn't really want to be sitting here myself to take a dump, but there you go. Then he's got his station there that he can, if I keep getting stuck in these trees, get out of there. There we go. Yeah, so he's got a little station there where he can scavenge stuff and things like that as well. If his crops are just happily growing, he'll be with them all the time. It's not like he's growing a full farm worth. yet anyway, until the minute when I started giving him his marching orders. So out here he's turned part of the dock into a little area where he can work on his guns. The chain link's starting to break and stuff, so he's put up some little wooden fences and things like that where the chain link's broken. And we'll come in here, he's got another radio down here, and he can just sit and work on his weapons and different things like that down here. And now here's where he does his fishing. So he's got his new colour quantum there, and then he's got a bit of buff out on the top if he needs to get that big fish in. So yeah, that's what it looks like in the daytime. Nice little look around there. What we'll do is now we'll go up on the top. We'll fast forward to a nighttime tour. Obviously with him only having the one generator, I tried to keep the electricity use down quite low, so there isn't too much light. A lot of it comes from the little gas powered lamps. I wish they would give off more light, to be honest, than what they do. Whether it's because I don't have the DLTs and the proper one, I'm only using the USO, I don't know. So here we are on the night time. We'll have a little look. We've got the Raider 10. I didn't mention any of this front end here. Another little sitting area out here. Basically stuff that he's just dragged off from the island. He's given himself little different places where he can change up his scenery when he's sitting having meals or whatever. And then in there's his dining area, and the other side of his sitting area he's got quite a few games and toys out on the top there as well. Little models and things like that. Get another look in here. The bedroom area quite dark, and it's quite good there's no walls, but because of how far the light goes out on different things, like the kitchen's dead bright, the living room's dead bright, but even though the bedroom's in the same room, it's quite dark, which I think works quite nicely for the area. We come round here, we'll have another look out here. Now the barbecue pit area is a little bit dark at the back, but again his electricity is limited, so he's trying not to burn through his fuel too fast. Come round here, we've got some more barrels and things where the crates are. Farm area nice and dark on a night time. He doesn't need to be drawing attention to that. Maybe have people jumping over the fence trying to steal stuff. We've got the generator working there. There's a little chems area down here as well, quite nicely lit up if he's working on an evening. That's what we've got there. And then we'll turn around, we'll have a little look down here. One thing was the light casting up them sandbags. I wasn't a big fan of that, but it's alright, I guess. I think it's because I've just got two big lights down. We'll see with that big wall light and a centre light down here. I'm trying to give light to the area in which he's working on his weapons, and then glow that new colour quantum there as well. So guys, that's the end of the tour. We're coming to the end there. If you've liked what you've seen, I've got loads of other builds. I'll put a link to the playlist for my junk decorator down in the description, and if you did like them, please go and take a look at them as well. I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye bye.